Just a man on a mission, ambition to never fail. Personality electric, he is animated male. Intelligent and wise, calm and often cool. Chris James giving opinions while also speaking the truth. Empathy and compassion. Stephen Michael is here, helping you through your traumas, helping you with your fears. These three forces combine and keep it honest. Turn up the volume, cause this is the application of knowledge.
Welcome to the Application of Knowledge Podcast. I am Animated Mel, Chris James, Stephen Michael. We are on episode 98. Stingle still looking for a date. You know what I mean? We out here, baby. Episode 98. And yeah, man.
Hey, man, how are you still single?
Wow.
How?
Yeah.
Because, man.
Oh, I just heard the sadness in that because.
There's no sadness. There's like, the thing is, I want to be in a relationship, but, you know, it has to, I'm not just going to force it, you know what I mean? But I am trying to get out more. But yeah, you know, and plus I haven't found any honey dips that's reasonable. You know, because a lot of women out here, they be on, you know what I mean? But I am ready to.
They be on that one way.
They be on that, you know what I mean?
Reciprocation, man, it is.
What do you mean? What do you mean reciprocation?
I mean, you said that they be on that one way.
Yeah, they be on that one way.
Reciprocation is a two-way.
Okay.
Right? And, you know, I've never realized how important that was until I started getting it. Mm-hmm. And it
feels amazing.
It's literally like I've never had this. I've never experienced this. In every relationship I've been in, I've never experienced like reciprocation on all levels. Mm-hmm. It's always me putting in way more energy and effort. And it came to the point where it's like, well, this is normal. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. And then now it's just like, bruh, she'd be making me uncomfortable. Like, you just doing too much.
Yeah.
You making me too happy.
You know what I mean?
I'm
like
confused.
And it's just like, no.
Am I worthy?
This is, yes. It's made me question stuff. And it's like, no, this is what a actual healthy relationship.
That's blessing, man.
Like when someone actually genuinely cares for you they want
you
to make you as happy as you make them. That's what it feels like.
Yep.
And it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird coming from a woman too, because women tend to be into themselves more than like modern women. Because back in the day, women were more into boys, right? Boy crazy, doing all this stuff for a guy. But now they 30. Now they're like, it's about me. It's my season. It's me this, me that, And when they meet a guy of value on any level, they still think it's about them. It's like, I'm the prize, I'm this, I'm that. So it's like they're not even considering that you should get something out of this. Like you ask a woman, like, what is it that a man will get? What benefits does he get from being with you? And she's like, I look good. You know,
I cook, I clean.
I'm not. No.
Nah, they don't even.
Oh, you don't get that.
They might say something like, "I'm fun to be around," and then they'll start talking about what they want. And I like when a man takes me on dates, and I like man. It's like, bro, we didn't even get.
We got two items.
Is that reciprocation? Is that expected to last throughout the entirety of the relationship, or is there an expectation that it may lack at times?
I mean, I think that a relationship is always going to go through ebbs and flows. So, I mean, it's never going to be equal. It's never equal. Even in the beginning, it's never equal.
Even especially when it comes to feelings.
Right. Especially any kind of emotional, input or emotional investment. It's never equal. But I think that certain things will decrease in reciprocation, and they just start to change as the relationship changes. So, depending on how the relationship is, maybe it turns from, well, instead of us giving a lot of gifts to each other, now it changes to, we spend even more time together. We do different things, or I give you a 2-hour massage, you know what I'm saying? Like, and because that's the way I'm reciprocating my physical touch love to you, so it changes. So, I'm in uncharted territories, baby. You know what I mean? Like, so do I think that it should change or decrease? No. What if I'm putting in energy and effort, I would want it back. But there's a difference between somebody who is doing it because they are trying to impress someone and they're doing it because that's who they are. And there's a difference. And then a lot of times in relationships, I think that we find that people will, they put on that mask and they will do things to impress the other person in order to get certain things or get certain outcomes or to get the other person to think that they are a certain way, which is a form of manipulation. And then they show their true colors or they take their mask off. And then now that they feel like, oh, I have this person, now they can just kind of fall back into who they actually are. So only time will tell in certain relationships.
Yeah, I think reciprocation it's a beautiful thing. I think it should be a norm.
Should be.
Just not in like just an intimate setting, but just in an overall relationship that you have with people in general. Because you don't necessarily want to have things seem one-sided.
Right.
Everyone. Because I remember when I was in my 1 week relationship.
Was that only 1 week?
I don't know how long it was. I don't remember.
It was like felt like it was like 2 months.
No, definitely was not.
Wasn't 2 months?
I don't know. It felt like a day to me. But
wow.
I felt
wow.
Like, because in my other past relationships, I received some kind of reciprocation. Mm-hmm. Or at times, because my past relationship, I had a girl get me like a Nintendo Wii, a PlayStation. And, so they did things that.
Some big gifts.
Yeah, they held it down for you, boy. You know what I mean? Like I say.
You must have been doing something for them, huh?
Hey, just being measy baby. You know what I mean? Measy baby. You know what
I mean?
Hold it down. Let them know. Hey, I'm about to buy you a Wii.
Dang.
Wii. You know what I mean? But that relationship, my last relationship, made me actually truly understand how it is to deal with someone who has zero reciprocating energy. Wow. I mean, like, my goodness. And I don't want to rehash it because we've already been down that street, but niggas was dying. Niggas was dying. I'm sick. I just need some help. Just like, yeah, man, good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, babe. But, all right, question.
Babe, can you give me some Dominoes?
Do you think that you are a possessive type of lover or the things that you love? Especially when it comes to your woman. Have you ever been possessive or in any type of fashion when it comes to the woman that you're with? Or have you ever experienced that,
No. I mean...
You're not possessive?
I'm not. I don't have a reason to be possessive.
Is there anything wrong with being possessive?
I think there's extremes to everything, right? So possessive people tend, when we think about being possessive, we do think about the extreme. And so if you're at the extreme end of that spectrum, yeah, that's a problem. That's unhealthy, right? You need balance. But also by the same token, on my end of the scale where I'm not possessive, I can't be all the way at the end of the scale either. So
You look up definition.
I just simply provide a certain service.
Uh-oh.
Right? Like
what kind of service you out here providing?
I provide
extra money.
I provide a
right.
certain service, and if you like the service, you come back. And if you don't like the service, you don't come back.
Chris basically just said, he opened the sugar babies. So there's no possession. I don't own them. I don't own anybody.
Yeah.
I think it's weird when people get overly possessive because it's like, this is a whole person. You don't own them. Like, so.
Yeah. How about you, Steven? What's your thoughts? He gave us that smile like, man.
No, because you looked over and you said, you looking up the definition. And I was just like, yeah, right? Because possessive has a very negative connotation to it, right? And I think that there's, even the definition, right? Demanding someone's total attention and love, right? So I think that it definitely has a negative connotation. And one of the traits of a Taurus is that they can be possessive. Now,
what sign are you, Steven?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh man.
Now here's the thing. I'm not jealous, right? I am I'm not selfish, but when it comes to love, the love that you provide, it is for me. If we are together, it is for me. And I don't want you to provide that type of love to another man. So by definition, that would be considered possessive, right? Well, I think that the important word in the definition is demanding, which I'm not demanding, but everything else in that definition, it is me, right? So, but I would not use that word. I don't demand someone else's love and their attention. Maybe would like or request, would enjoy. Right? I don't know. There's maybe
require would be a better word.
Require.
You don't have to say demand, but you still require it, so it still is kind of a demand.
I mean,
it's an ultimatum, if nothing else. Either you give me the love the way I need it, and you don't give it to other people, or we not gonna be together.
I just. I mean, I'm skating right now,
bro. You're possessive. It is. And
listen, no, but it just has such a negative connotation.
Who cares if it's negative?
It sounds like no, because people hear possessive and they think that she can't leave the house, right? They think of when we say possessive, right? When we say possessive, I think that people think, or it makes them feel controlling, right? And I'm not controlling at all. I'm not jealous. I mean, like. You can go out if you want to go out for a weekend, or you want to go and party with your friends or whatever, like within reason. Like if this is something that you do once every 3 months, go for it. If you want to go do something, right, go for it.
Well, let's look at that, because if a woman is going to the club with her friends, what is she doing?
I said once every 3 months.
But if you don't want her
if she wants to.
If you don't want her to give that type of attention to another man, is it a gay club? Like who's there? Who's seeing her?
And what is she
listen, well, these are all completely different questions, right? I don't want a woman that is going to the club every weekend, that's wearing low-cut shirts, like that's wearing skin-tight clothes, that is out looking for attention from men, even though she's under the guise that she's there for a girls' night. Like, I don't want that. I don't want a girl that's out partying, that's getting drunk. I don't want that, okay? But if she said, hey, my girls are going out for, X and X's birthday, I haven't been out in 8 months, and they keep asking me, and I decide I'm going to go. I'm not going to be upset about that, right? But that also is based upon the level of trust that I have with the woman I'm with. So if you're out all the time, then yeah, I know what that looks like, and I don't want to be with that. But if you would like to go and do something, go for it. Like, I'm not going to, I trust you, and maybe call me naive, right? But I mean, if my woman wants to go have some fun and whatever that looks like for her, then she has the ability to do that. So for me, like, some people hear possessive and they think, okay, well, she can't do that because he's possessive, right? No, that's not it at all. So I think that the word has a very negative connotation. There's a very negative energy around it. But what I'm saying is that the love and attention that you give me and the way that I receive it, I want that for me, and I don't want to share that with anybody else. Now, obviously, the love and attention you give to your children is different. The love and attention you give to your father, your mother, all that is different. But this type of love and attention, I don't want to share that. So if that makes me possessive, then yes, I would be. But I'm not jealous, I'm not controlling, and I'm not selfish.
That wasn't a question.
I answered the question.
So, Steven.
I answered the question.
Stephen Michael is possessive. All right, got you, man.
We know where Mel stands.
Where I stand.
Possessive than a muff.
Am I possessive?
Ha!
What would make me
Mel,
possessive?
stop playing.
What would make
Wow. I would never expect this from you. You normally just
go ahead and
yep, I'm possessive.
I just want to know.
I just broke down the word, everything.
I just want to know what actions do I display that would make you come to the conclusion that I would be possessive?
You said that you would make your girlfriend walk home if she got on stage with Chris Brown.
She wouldn't be my girlfriend.
She wouldn't be your girlfriend anymore.
Yeah.
Right. And you said
So
you'd make
she
her
would
walk home.
I wouldn't make my girlfriend walk home.
And why is it that you would make her do that?
Because she disrespected my relationship.
Right, and
our relationship.
Because what is it? Because she gave her attention and love to someone else?
No, it's because she's done things that's disrespecting my grinding with another guy that's disrespecting my relationship. Just because you would be okay with that.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said that she can go out.
She can go. In the past episodes, you was like,
Oh, you're talking about on stage with a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your thing.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
So what else? You know what I mean?
I have no fear of that.
Yeah, it's not a fear.
And I'm
it's just-
standing there. It's not like she's gonna have sex with him.
My dude on that Adam 22. Hey, do your thing.
Hey,
man.
we need to talk about that. But Mel, you need to answer the question.
Am I possessive?
He's skating.
Yeah, he's skating.
Am I possessive?
You asked the question
I know.
and had not thought about it.
Yeah. I would say I am.
Okay.
Okay, I would say you are too.
I would say I am possessive.
That's it. You don't need to put nothing else.
No.
on. Asterisks.
I think
No asterisks needed.
I don't mind. I don't mind if you put something behind it.
Possessive in the way that everyone thinks.
That's not true. Oh shit.
I don't really know how to answer because it's been such a while since I've been in a relationship. That
It's been such a while.
You've forgotten.
It's been such a while. If it's been more than 6 months, it's been such a while. I don't even know what it's like to be in a relationship. That's how life is.
It's been
for
over
you?
a year.
That's how life is for you.
Nah.
It must be nice.
Yeah, nigga,
I don't know how I would be in a relationship now.
Like, oh, it's been a year.
been a year.
So much has changed.
a lot has changed. My mindset about relationships have changed.
That much.
I mean, I like attention, and I'm not controlling, but I want. You know what I mean? I want, here's what I want.
It's okay, man.
And I'm not sure if it'll come out correctly, but y'all know me, so I want it to be conveyed clearly. I want my woman to be crazy about me without the crazy. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, would you be okay with her? Because you know the scale of hot and crazy. So would you be, that scale? So okay, so
You had to.
Oh,
sing
for
that.
attractiveness.
yeah,
If the more
the hotter
attractive
she is, the crazier she is. Yeah.
is.
So would you be okay with her being a 4 or a 5?
Mel, you got to be okay with it.
I would have to see it. I would have to see this woman.
You got to be okay with the 5, because one thing
I would have to see the woman.
One thing I've noticed about you is you're more feature oriented. Like if a girl has certain features, because 4 or 5 is strictly face. It's strictly face, right? We don't really count the body in that scale. So I can easily see a girl being a 5 having certain features, and you're down. Plus she's crazy in love with you. Yeah.
As long as she's
Really a perfect girl right there.
as long as she's not mentally unstable,
Yeah, nobody wants that.
you know what I mean? I'm with it.
But I get what you're saying, but she's all about you. She's like, this is my man, my man, my man.
But how can she be mentally stable and be crazy about you? That's like saying I want it to be 190 degrees outside, raining and sunny with no clouds.
I know what Mel's saying. She's crazy about you. I love being with you. I love being around you.
she likes seeing the best of me. She support me.
She's crazy
Y'all are
about
delusional.
me. How?
It's not delusional to have a desire. What's wrong with saying, you know what? I want a woman who supports the goals that I'm aspiring.
So
and
you think that a woman that is crazy about you is going to be crazy?
Steven, it's in the word. It's in the
No,
word.
no,
There's different.
you
You can use stupid and stupid for two different things. Man, that ass stupid. Oh, this nigga stupid.
Well,
it's different.
but
it's different ways.
But a stupid buttocks, it's still out of proportion, right?
It's
That's
like,
why.
Damn, that ass.
That's what makes it stupid. It's like it's a cartoon butt.
That was a good rebuttal. I can't even.
But
I'm not
there's
even gonna
levels
hold
to
you.
the stupidity.
It was a good
There's
rebuttal.
levels.
Look, listen to me, okay?
Nigga, he know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I understand what you're talking about, but it's delusional. In order for a woman to be extreme in certain areas of her life, she has to have an extreme personality tucked away somewhere. You don't get to just choose where she's extreme and how she's I'm telling
It's not
you,
like
man.
they don't exist. You're saying it doesn't exist. Like a woman, you're saying a woman doesn't exist that could be down for you with the emotions that come with crazy without being mentally insane to the point where it's detrimental to your relationship.
I didn't say all that.
That's what I'm
But what I'm saying is, if she is crazy in love with you, that personality is going to spike in other aspects of your relationship. Is it going to be detrimental to where the relationship just cannot function? I'm not saying that, but you're gonna see it. What are we talking about?
I mean, I'm trying to
Like, what are we talking about? Have you ever met a girl like that?
It started off.
Okay, it started off.
Like, oh,
it started
shit,
off that way.
Until I went to Vegas, I kept getting these calls. I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
What
started
is
off
happening
that
right now?
way. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Okay.
you know,
I know what you mean, Mel.
And Santa Claus and Miss Claus is at the North Pole. You know what I'm saying? You can take the Polar Express up there to meet
like
them.
I would be okay with dating like a 6, and then she had.
You said you'd be okay with dating a 6. Of course you'd be okay with dating. That's an above average girl.
Yeah. Or 5, a 6 or 5.
We said 4 or 5.
But obviously, 5. I'll be cool with it. I would see how. I would be okay. I would just have
So
to.
we're
see.
talking about a 4. We're talking about face only in the rating scale, right?
Right.
That's what you said. So what about a 4 with a really good body?
It depends. It depends because there's certain things that just turn me off.
Okay, well, she's got a great personality. She's got a great body.
She's just a plain Jane.
She's just below
she's
average.
a plain Jane.
Well, but 4 is probably still average.
Yeah, because a lot of that stuff, it'll make up for the lack of physical attraction. You know.
No, you're gonna be physically attracted to her body though.
Right.
Yeah,
See-
but I'm saying like if her face isn't the
Do you
prettiest.
think 4 is ugly? Do you think 4 equals ugly?
I mean, it's below average. Yes.
Oh,
I would not say 4 is ugly.
I wouldn't say
I would-
ugly. Like, oh, like
What
you-
else?
I
What
would.
is this?
I would for me if a 4, I would be like she could use some makeup. Like that's where my mind would go. Like how would I if I had to envision what a 4 is and tell somebody else what that looks like, because I can't ever tell somebody. It's, you know what I mean? It's subjective. 4 for me would be like, I mean, she's okay, but she could really use some makeup.
I don't want to date a woman if I look at her and be like, yo, she need to put on some makeup.
I
that would not sit well with me because I don't like makeup.
I agree.
I think that a 4 is fine. I don't think that a 4 is ugly.
I
don't think that-
I would
I
have
don't-
to see the 4 because
I don't think a 4 is ugly.
how I vision 4s on how I typically rate women. She hit. She hit.
See that is probably a 3.
Your scale is your
Your scale. You gotta what do you call it?
We would probably have to go through like a list of random women
Tear.
and then rate the
Tear.
particular women.
We need
level
to
of scale.
we need to tear your scale because you're thinking 4s are hit and
Yes.
4s are not hit, but 3s are.
4 to 6.
You know what? We
4
might as well just
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
we might as well just eliminate the 1 to 3 because hey son,
They
like,
exist. You can't
yeah,
just eliminate
we can
them.
eliminate
Thanos.
What do you think? I was just about to say, you fucking Thanos?
Just get rid of
You gonna-
all the 1 to 3. Because you
1
know
to
what
3s.
happens if you eliminate all the 1s and 3s. The
The
3.
3s and 6 are now 1s and 3s.
and then we have higher standards.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You got it.
Okay, I guess
That's why you can have a 5 in California or Florida go to Oregon and be a 9. That's why you have Arizona 5s and they're 10s in, I don't know.
Do you all have like
Idaho.
any like particular like thing about a woman that's like unattractive, like a physical body part or anything? For instance, an example would be because I don't like when women they have like this part on their underarm.
It's like the early
It's a
onset
very-
auntie.
It's like a very specific thing. It's like
That little meat that.
yeah, they have like an underarm thing right here and it sticks out. For me, I'm just like, ugh.
Like loose skin sort of, or
Nah, it's more like
puffy. It's like
it's like the bra strap kind of like pushes it out a little.
yeah,
bit.
like if
like we're talking about if they have no clothes on, or when they're wearing clothes.
when this part is visible. As long
So
as,
they're wearing clothes. They have a bra, and this part is visible.
yeah, and it's like
I know exactly what he's saying.
chunky or fat in that underarm area.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh. I don't like that.
That is such
It's very
a.
specific. I know. But I see it. I'm just like, ugh. Or I'm not like a big fan of stomachs. Like a woman who's like a. Well,
Wait, how many body parts we doing?
Mel has.
no, whatever. But because I'm picky. I'm like this with food. You know what I mean? It's just
So you're comparing women to food?
Uh-uh.
Because I'm gonna have to stop you right now.
sometimes they delicious and sometimes you want to take it back to the chef.
I'm gonna have to stop you right now.
Stop him, Chris.
A woman is not food.
I didn't
I
say they
mean-
were food. You did.
You compared her to food.
I was talking about what I didn't like, and I'm picky. And I'm picky with food. I'm picky with clothes. I'm picky with colors I wear. I'm picky with outfits I put on.
It's okay to be picky, but you picky with a woman and you picky with food. Them not the same thing. Women are food. They not cars. You don't own them. They're not your possessions.
I'm not comparing them. I'm not saying that.
Because what you're not about to do
what
is disrespect women. Not here, not in front of me.
Hey man,
And so what? Variety is the spice of life, right? So you like multiple women, right?
I like a lot of them. You know what I mean? All shapes, all sizes. Well, most shapes, most sizes.
Oh my God, Mel. You know what I realized about you?
Oh, okay. Oh, it was attack
You
mail.
like you know what I
attack mail. Come on, I'm with it.
nah. You know what I realized about you? Like you know you are. I think that you're a little fat phobic.
I probably am. I wouldn't say phobic, but I have an issue with fatness, because it's like you see this and you're not doing anything about it.
I mean, listen. The way that I see it is as a gentleman that at one point was 400 pounds, and I dated bigger women, and most of my roster was bigger women. Like I grew an appreciation for them.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that just like women that are size 0, size 2, size 6, I think the women that are 14, 16, 18s, they deserve love too. And I think that and I think that maybe you should open up your your mindset.
You're trying to encourage me to date fat women?
That's not what I said.
You're trying to encourage me to date fat women?
I mean, there's a lot of Hold on,
let's not get it twisted. The women that I've been with have not always been like a slender build or anything. Like I've dated and been in relationships with women that I'm just like,
Who had the thing on their arm.
nah.
Well, then you ain't dating.
But
no
hold on,
big
I
girl.
think I got something for you.
what you got?
I was on Instagram and I saw a woman who had she had a very cute face, and it was on a reel, and there was some good information in the reel, so I clicked on her profile and I saw she was a model, and but in her bio it said that she was a petite plus size model. And it really confused me.
Petite plus size?
Yeah.
So she's small for the fat people. So she's fat. That's not even. That's like the illusion of words.
That's
I
correct.
just figured that maybe
called
that
word
would be
magic.
a good place for you to maybe you could.
Date the plus size.
I'm not.
If
I'm
I
just
was
saying.
gonna date a plus size model, she would be a petite plus size model. That's for sure.
It just that's the.
Nah. Like
Mel don't even know what she looked like.
I would have to see it, but granted, like I'm
She'll
not
send it to
necessarily.
you.
It's just like it's something that bothers me, and it doesn't bother me that they're necessarily big. It's just it shows what they're eating and the things that they're consuming, and so it makes me think about their lifestyle, and that lifestyle is going to be unattractive to me, and so I immediately deject anything that they're, because a lot of women, they be pretty in their face. I'm like, man, like I wouldn't mind getting in a relationship with this bigger woman and then helping her lose
So what
weight.
about a bigger woman that is very pretty, right? Has a great personality, crazy in love with you, all those things you want. She is on her health journey.
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Now-
active in it.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
with that.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Because
Finish.
this is not you.
All right, go ahead, finish. Hold on. All right,
You think
go
I'm
ahead.
painting a perfect picture? I'm not.
Because it definitely sounded perfect.
Yeah, me. Nah, it's Chris. There you go.
But
Oh, yeah.
she's on the wellness roller coaster. She's
Use
she
my
has
term, the wellness wheel.
She has the ups and downs. So
How big are these swings?
I mean, they're just it's what it is. You're a wellness professional. You know what the swings are.
I just want to know how.
It's not that she's not serious, but she's on that wellness roller coaster. So her lifestyle isn't going to be as repulsive as you would think, because she does do the thing. But, she has her times when she's not doing right. And so what it essentially does is it tremendously stunts her progress. What do you think?
I would need to know. First of all, I would say I need to know how big she is, because there has to be, because sometimes
Thought you were with it.
it depends on the level of bigness. Because if you're this big and you're on this wellness roller coaster, nigga, how long is this roller coaster? You know what I mean? How long we on this ride?
She got a season pass?
Yeah, she right. Motherfucker, like, you here all year? You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it just depends on, because I do this, when it comes to my own like weight or things that I pursue as far as like the gym or working out. Like, I'm on this particular roller coaster, but I'm limited, but I'm more disciplined. And if you're coming with someone who's not disciplined, then it'll be just like every other relationship that I've been in, in the past. Because I've been with a woman, like years ago, I was with a woman because she told me she was eating healthier, getting healthier, but she wasn't at the size that was ideal. But then she's didn't do anything. I'm just like, okay, you freaking.
So within reason for you, it's like if you're on
It
that,
has to be progress. I have to visibly see progress without me having to point my finger to give you instruction. If you want help, cool. But if you don't want to do it on your own, you have to want it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want you to fix your life just because I'm in your life, Like, you should want this outside of me. If we meet maybe, and based on the lifestyle that I live and the interactions that I have when it comes to, the health realm, if you want to go, you know what, this is maybe a blessing, blah, you're in my life for a reason and I want to be on this path, I'm with it. But your level of consistency has to be up there. If it's not up there, then I have to fall back, But I wouldn't mind giving time, especially, you know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, I don't mind taking, like, a chance, but, like, I'm 36.
so time is
time is a very valuable asset, you know what I mean? And
you have more time than others, though.
I understand it, but I don't want to waste my time.
Oh no, I absolutely understand that.
You know what I mean?
So at the end of the day, you're saying that you're not fat phobic, and
Phobic? I'm not phobic at all, but it bothers me.
I'm just using that term because that's what they use.
They can phobic. I'm not phobic. Like, oh, get away! But it's something that I visibly see. Like, when I see someone, I'm like, But it's something that
So you'd be open to dating a thicker girl, maybe a petite plus size.
Well, I would have to see what this picture of this petite plus size looks like, because
Maybe I can find it.
Yeah,
petite plus size, emotional intelligence,
all the buzzwords,
all those things.
I mean, because I love, man, dude. Yeah, I noticed myself seeing women, just looking at women, like looking at women.
Yeah, because you're thirsty.
That brother starving.
Nigga, a drink. Been in the desert for.
Hey, man. I mean, it's looking like an oasis out here.
Look, man, I can't even feel bad for you, because obviously, at this point, it's self-inflicted. It's you're okay with it, so it's like.
Because because the funny thing is like, I think about them like, man, it's a headache. I don't want to get back out in this dating market right now.
It's only it's deteriorating.
It's getting worse and worse.
So
the more I'm waiting, the worse I get.
Basically.
Yeah. So I should just get out there.
You should get out there as soon as possible.
It's like surviving. It's like trying to survive until, man.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you're gonna be able to wait this one out, man. You be in your 50s. It is gonna end though.
I seen this chick that worked at Chipotle yesterday. I was like,
go scoop her up. Change your life.
Dang, he didn't even say anything about her yet.
Hey, she wasn't.
Listen, here's the thing. We don't care about life experience and all that. I'll give you the experience.
I was nigga.
Like, oh, you want to build generational wealth for your family? Okay, cool. Come ride with me. Like, it's.
I was making my burrito. Was getting my burrito made, and she finished.
What? That's what they call it nowadays?
What?
Getting your burrito made?
That's all it's doing.
Jeez.
Oh my God! So I found this page. Look who follows them.
Corey. I didn't even see who followed. I just knew it was her.
I just said Corey.
Right. All right. So how about her? right? So you can go through her pictures or whatever if you want to.
This is one woman.
This is just a random person I put in petite.
She's reasonable. Yeah, she'll get it.
Okay. She's.
I knew what she meant with petite plus size too.
The other woman that I saw was bigger than this. But
HG_curves.
yeah, there you go for the people.
Mel said, "Hold on, HG."
Yeah, she reasonable.
I'm just talking about her size, not her face or anything like that. Just the physical.
You could easily. Well,
Yeah,
how many
that's
followers
reasonable.
does she have?
200,000
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you could easily pull her in real life, but not on IG.
in real life. But because she has 200,000 followers, it's like, because she's not anything special. Like,
Yeah, as long as she doesn't smoke
she has
cigarettes.
a lot of makeup on. We're not talking about her herself. I just found her, so we're not talking about her.
Yeah.
But you can use her profile to just showcase the size that you said would be okay.
Her arms are probably a little too big for me.
Yeah, well, it's all of it is included.
It's hard to get around those arms. Those auntie arms, they don't have the waist trainers and all that for the auntie arms. So it's hard to get around that.
All right, Adam 22.
Adam 22. So Adam 22 is a cuck.
Adam 22 is a cuck. Okay.
He's a cuck. He's a porn star who has a very popular podcast. That's
Is he a
how.
porn star?
Yeah, that's how.
I don't know who he is.
That's how
I've-
I would say he was.
No, he definitely is.
He's a porn star first, and then he did the podcast, right?
No.
So he did the podcast and then became a porn star. Are you sure about that?
No. No, I know he started like in a skateboard world.
Okay, but probably was still doing porn at that time.
No, honestly, I think that's a recent thing that he started doing with his wife, and then they was able to have other women and stuff like that.
Well, I know when you say recent, it's at least 7 years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't think his podcast is 7 years old.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's call him a skater, a porn star, and a podcaster, and
And a culture vulture.
Right,
Jeez.
per Dame Dash. Yeah. That's the only way I even knew who he was. Dame Dash was like, "Yo, Adam is a culture vulture. They feed. He's a leech." But he is, and he doesn't care. By the way, like he's okay with it. But basically, he started a show on YouTube where the winner gets to have a threesome with him and his wife.
Him and his wife?
Him and his wife.
And men and women can win?
No, it's a man.
Oh.
They already do threesomes with women. So this brings me to my question and why I want to talk about this. So he was on the Whatever podcast, which is essentially the white version of Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
And there was a guy on the show. I don't know his name.
Black dude,
bald head, super suave.
He was annoying.
You don't like him?
Oh, I
didn't like his,
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about. You don't. He has it together.
He's the suavest dude.
Oh,
on
I'm
the
not
internet.
saying he doesn't, but
Just as his.
he was being very annoying to me.
Well, there's history between them apparently.
Okay.
Between Adam and
oh boy.
okay. No, are you saying you don't like him in that episode or in general how he is?
I've only seen him in that episode.
Okay.
Yeah, he did seem annoying if you've only seen him in that episode. But the dude is just
Has he also done Fresh and Fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in that red pill world.
There's something about he's very intelligent, he's very clear, he's got it. One of the reasons I don't necessarily care for him so much, at least in clips, is because sometimes I feel like he knows his level, right? Like he's above a lot of these people, like these women that he goes at, and you can see he's playing with them, he's toying with them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you don't have to do that. But
That's the
I think
entertainment.
it's the way that he was talking down to the women.
yeah, it was just like you
that
can.
kind of rubbed me
It
the
was like, listen, I don't have any problem with you telling them how it is, and you know what I mean. I don't have any problem with that. But it's like you don't have to kick them while they're down. And it was just like it rubbed me wrong too. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to put that out.
Yeah,
there.
I mean that's the red pill space. You know what I mean? That's what gets clicks.
Unfortunately,
He's a master at his craft.
I would say that.
So he broke down Adam 22 because he's like, yo, Adam, like, where's your soul at in all of this? Like, you're basically putting your wife's vagina on, for the highest bidder, and it's like, what is this about? Money? Is it about, something else? And Adam was like, well, we don't really do anything with our money. It's more or less one of those things that it's great for us. eventually we're going to start businesses and we're going to do this and that. I mean, he talks weird. Clearly drugs have done something at some point. And he essentially came back to, yeah, we did it for money. It was so hilarious. But it's just like, bro, like the narrative that you're painting right now, and he's not a men's advocate and he's not like somebody that you really should look up to, but the energy he's putting out in the space is like, yo, just get that bag. Because he's like, he basically said, we both made multiple 7 figures off this one deal. Now, that it wasn't the one where they did the threesome.
It was the first one.
It was the first one with the black dude, Jackson or something. I don't know his name. But with this particular deal, it's like the dude asked him, like, are you bi? And Adam's like, nah. He's like, but you enjoyed the other man being in there with your woman. Because me, I like to only have one sausage on the bun. And Adam's just like, yeah, it was enjoyable. He's like, so what you're saying is it was an enhancement to have this other man in the bedroom with you. He's like, yeah, it was different. But earlier in the conversation, Adam was saying he was uncomfortable with the idea first. So, him and this girl, they were doing the threesome thing with other women. And then the woman's like, yo, what about a guy? And Adam's just like, maybe in the future if I get comfortable with it. So the dude is like, sometimes in a relationship, especially when it comes to marriage, in order to make your partner happy, you're pleasing, and you'll do things that you really don't want to do. And Adam just refused to admit that. Like have you seen the clip?
No.
I've seen it in its entirety.
Yeah, you've seen the whole episode.
Not the entire episode.
You've seen the clip.
Particular part, even when he left.
Like he refused to admit, and the dude was just nailing him down. Like he ain't had nowhere to go. That's why I ended up leaving the podcast. And I don't really have a question. I just wanted to bring this up and talk about it.
Just the thought of it makes my stomach hurt.
Like, I mean, I have
like
the question because, like, is there anything that you would do that's outside of your norm when you're in a relationship to please your partner?
I have a problem with bringing in another person. Now, obviously, being a man, if she wanted to bring in another woman, I would be open to that at a certain point. Like, it would not be comfortable. I wouldn't just be like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Like,
I've been waiting to fuck her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I personally still have reservations about just random sex anyway. So just because I'm in a relationship, it's not about being committed. It's about all the extra that comes with sex. So the spiritual tie with that person, and then you have sex with another person, and then I get attached. So now all of a sudden, do I want that woman again, or am I thinking about it, or now is it because I had sex with her and my wife or whatever? Now is regular sex not enjoyable? It for me, I would have to truly think about it. And I know I'm going to sound crazy as the guy, to the internet, but it's not something that I necessarily would just jump at the chance at. And a man, I would be completely against it.
Don't you think, okay, considering, I guess, Adam 22 and I believe his wife name is Lena, their situation, do you think that their relationship is going to last?
Are they poly?
No. So the way he described it is that they are monogamous but open on camera.
I mean, it sounds like they're poly. Wait, what? Monogamous but open on camera? Because they were in porn.
It's like only on business. Like they only in their own personal life they don't have sex with other people.
Because porn stars separate work from person.
They're and honestly, I think that takes a level of emotional numbness. I understand how they can do that.
Yeah.
But I think that it takes a level of emotional numbness, and I don't think it's a superpower. I think it comes from trauma. Being able to just say, it's just sex. It's not just sex. I think that at a certain point, either there was trauma or you've had so much sex, it doesn't matter. So I don't know. Look at what Destiny. What's his name? Destiny.
Destiny. I literally now hold on, because we're about to go into a different conversation with the poly. But I wanted to say no. I don't think their relationship is going to stand the test of time. They might be together for 12 years, which is a good run, right? But are they going to
I think 20, 30, 40,
have
50.
all these children and 40 years down the line still be together? No, I don't think so.
Because he mentioned that they were going to have another kid. But instead, they said, they'll wait,
Don't
get this money, build it
this
up,
bag
and
first.
then, yeah.
He could be having a threesome with one of these winners and she get pregnant. Now no one knows who the real
These
daddy
are
is.
men. These are only men. Oh, you talking about her? She can
Yeah.
get pregnant. Okay, yeah.
So
Well,
it's
you'll
like,
know because the baby will be mixed.
Yeah, it'd be a black,
what if he was a white guy?
but it's only black dudes.
Black dudes.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, she likes that big.
But he's white.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's white. She's white.
It's probably more like the thought is more appealing
a
when
fetish
you
thing.
hear
That's
about,
absolutely a fetish. Like, ooh, some black guy's coming to bang my wife.
Yeah.
But he's involved at the same time. Or is he-
In one of the experiences he was, and the other one he was not.
He was in the room. He just watched.
No, I mean after. I'm sure he watched after.
Oh, but he wasn't.
He wasn't on set with him.
I mean, he's a pimp.
Sure. I mean, he's been okay with pimping everybody too. Like,
I mean, that's what a pimp does. You have a woman, right? She ain't mine. What he say?
he's married to her.
But I'm saying like, but
I mean,
what does that mean?
He's definitely tricking.
I mean, what does that not mean? You have your main hoe,
yeah.
and then you have, you know what I mean? But that's it. He's a pimp. So, I mean,
It's funny because they basically talk about, and him and his wife seem to be on the same page. It's like, let's get this bag so we can build generational wealth for our family. But it's like, but y'all probably aren't gonna get that together.
Yeah, I don't see I personally don't see a relationship lasting that long when you introduce so many different like energies.
yeah.
Like someone's gonna get disrupted.
How long
or,
they been together?
7 years, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
but this is new.
They've only been married 6 months.
But this is new.
This is all new. So here's the
Oh.
thing: they've been together 7 years. According to Adam, she's never been with anybody besides him. According to him, right?
So she was a virgin when they met.
No, she was a porn star, I believe, when they met. But
What the
since I listen, I'm speaking out the side of my neck. I don't know, but for the past 7 years that they've been together, she was not with anybody else until the big
Okay.
black cock a couple of months ago, according to Adam.
You
And
don't really know.
and the thing about it is, I think what's going to actually happen is Adam is going to be a springboard for her personal expansion, growth, and success. And when she gets to a certain level, she's not going to want him anymore. That's just,
I mean, I could see that. I mean, unless she's just like this woman who's like completely just obsessive over Adam and, she's more dominant as far as like, she doesn't play a traditional role in the family or so.
Ain't no tradition about that relationship.
Because I don't see it. I don't see it going the distance unless there's something wrong, 'cause it's like a trauma bond in a sense.
Is she? I was gonna ask you because I didn't see this. Does she come off as broken? Can you pick? Are you picking any of that
It's
up?
like she looks broken, but she puts on a facade that she's all cool there, because I hear them talk and it, like you can hear like there's like subtleties in her.
Yeah.
In her speech, and then maybe Adam will say something to like guess because he comes off as like cocky in a sense of like they're only doing this for business and like how we're looking at it. It's not going to be what it is. It's not going to be how we think it's going to be. Because they're not a normal relationship, so you can't expect a normal outcome.
and that's fair. That's fair. I just don't think it's going to stand the test of time. I think it's too many holes.
In the long run,
Look at Destiny and Melina.
Too many hoes.
Yeah, they like got divorced recently. Well, not divorced, but they're like about to get divorced.
All of his bullshit. All of his. Yeah, we are poly, and she can go do things. I can do things, and we're together. All that bullshit that he been spewing on these podcasts with his blue freaking them they hair. Like now, now what?
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I like Destiny.
I like his articulation. I like his level of intelligence. There are things about him I like, but I think that he also understands like what other people are saying, but then he also has the ability to go both ways. Like he's very articulate.
Because the thing is, like, he never like any of his arguments and anything. he never gets personal, and I like it when he doesn't necessarily get personal. He keeps it on the particular topic, and I think he kind of like reciprocates the energy. Like if you come at him negative, like he has an aggressive approach.
That's what I don't like about
it. But he
it.
doesn't I don't think he disrespects.
I'm on the same page. I can respect that. I like him on that. I don't like his narrative though.
Yeah.
Like
I can like someone without necessarily having to
Agreeing
agree
with their
what
message.
they
correct. His
believe in.
political views and things of that nature. Like me and Destiny probably aren't going to agree on much. You know, but it's not like I think he's a bad person because of his points of view.
Honestly, I wish more people who were on the left, they had his state of mind.
Sure.
Because they're more welcoming to conversation.
Sure. Yeah, but it's like, what conversation are we having? And what's really, because like, bro, he's not changing his point of view.
Yeah.
I think that people, if you're going to have a debate, and this is just me, and this is why I don't debate, I think two people have to be willing to change their point of view. Otherwise, it's just, are we
We're just
making money off
talking.
Yeah,
this?
you're basically just trying to convince someone to believe your points of views when that's never going to happen.
It's entertainment.
It's just entertainment, so we need to be making money off of it, which he does.
It's like an out loud brainstorm.
Yeah.
You know, but in their relationship, Destiny Molina, they recently, I guess she was dating some, because they're in an open relationship, and she's like dating someone, and then this guy, he wants her to leave her marriage for him, and so now they're in this little kerfuffle.
So here's the thing. She's not American, right?
Yeah, she's Canadian, I believe.
Is it Canadian? Okay, I thought so.
Or maybe
I think she's
something
like
else.
something else. She don't seem Canadian. First of all, Melina, she's bad.
Yeah, she's bad.
Let me just say that. I'd be willing to be in an open relationship with her, but also I have different thoughts about.
I was about to say.
So it's easy for me, right? But here's the problem, and this is why I wanted to talk about this. The way that I would approach it, it wouldn't be the way she approaches it. So she would not have my approval to openly date a guy that wants to disrupt our relationship. Anybody that if you're going to do an open relationship, anybody that you're going to be open with needs to be on the same page. They need to either be in an open relationship themselves or be open to an open relationship. Because, of course, men are possessive. So he's going to want her, and she's bad. And he's boyfriend number 2. See, you don't want to really be in a relationship with her because she's annoying. Like, she's overtly annoying. She's a liberal. She's heavy left-leaning. She's annoying. You have to give her way. She wants you to argue and debate with her, but, like, it's never going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So Destiny plays that role well because he likes to argue. He likes to debate. So that she probably finds that attractive because I've personally met women who like when you can dominate them in a conversation, but they're annoying to be with. Like, I can't go on another date with you. You're annoying. So right now, this other guy, he's playing boyfriend number 2. And I think maybe they talked before Destiny. I don't really know. But it's like when you're with her, and you're with her exclusively, you're not going to be able to handle that woman. So the reality is when it comes to her, she's likely going to die alone.
You've seen the guy that she was with? He looks super feminine. He was like a super feminine guy. Like, I think he was sitting on her lap, hugging her or something. I'm just like,
He was sitting on her lap?
She's Swedish, by the way.
Beta!
Swedish.
Okay. So she's
I need
from
to go to Sweden.
I mean,
You wanna go?
You're not going to find a whole
That's not the
women
whole.
that look
Okay.
like her. I mean, fine. You know what I mean? But I don't think that relationship is an ideal one. Like, being in a relationship that's open, but you're with a guy who wants to take away. It's like,
It's just setting yourself up for failure. Like, if you're going to be in that type of relationship, it's respect, right? There's rules, there's boundaries. When I was looking into like poly relationships, when I was having a conversation with a woman who was poly, who was like telling me like you would probably do great with poly because your personality and da 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 da, right? So I just started looking into them a little bit, and one of the biggest things that she just kept saying, it's about respect, and each person has to have clear boundaries. And that's the only way that it works, because jealousy does creep in. Even in the smallest bit, jealousy can creep in. So there have to be clear boundaries on what is going to happen, what is acceptable, what is unacceptable, because even in a poly relationship, you can cheat, right? You can go outside of the other person's boundaries, and then now you are cheating, even in a poly relationship. And I met a girl on, it was Bumble, and she was okay. You know what I mean? Like we never actually met in person. She was poly, and she was married, lived with her husband, had children, like everything. And at first, I'm just like, okay, she's cute, da da da. And I just was like, I can't get past this. You know, like I can't get past this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get past that.
At first, I just was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, you know what I mean? I could just do, you know, whatever I want. We can talk. And, you know, she always goes on to her man. And she's kept talking about him. And, you know what I mean? Like, she was just being a regular person, telling me about her life. But you know, she also had, like, she was very left-leaning also. And I'm just like, this ain't working. But she wanted to hang out. Like, oh, let's meet up. Let's go on a date or something. And I'm just like, why? Like, what is if I invest into this, what is the outcome I'm looking to get? And I wasn't just dating just to go get some buns. And she was like, listen, I'm poly, but I'm not a slut. Like, I'm not just out here, you know. And I'm just like, this isn't going to work. And I just could not. I
need you to be a slut.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be poly, you need to be a slut, because that's what else is there? Right. You know, I'm just joking.
Don't worry.
But
I'm going to clip it up.
no. Oh, you're going to make you're so stupid. I hate you. But yeah, man, like I couldn't get over it. I couldn't rock with that.
No, I don't think that. Like I've met a girl who was poly, and she was crazy. Like,
wait, Mel. All the girls you've met are crazy, so I'm not about to let you do that.
No, you know who she was. She's You remember when I was talking to it was the 3 girls, and I was gonna set you and Anthony. Yeah. That's the girl I'm talking about.
Okay.
She was crazy.
The one that you were dating. The other one.
The one I was giving to you.
Oh, okay.
How come I don't never know any about these girls?
I don't think you were here.
Mel, ever since I've been here, you ain't had no girls.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's correct.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. That's cat. That's cat. Nigga.
No. Because when he says
I ain't really been in a relationship.
When he says girls, he's saying more than one, meaning you have a girl and maybe she got friends.
No, I mean that's not what I'm talking about. Okay. But I mean, you were in one relationship.
I'm a relationship guy.
Yeah, but like even when like dating, like I don't see nobody. You
not
know
right now.
I've been here for almost 4. I've been here almost 4 years.
I've been here for. Mel said not right now. How long is now? 10 years?
I mean, how long is this season?
Since we've been in this house, like what? How long is the season?
Honestly, I can't recall a lot of like. You know what I mean? I can't recall a lot. The time be moving, man.
That's crazy. But I'm
trying to think. Like I don't think I've been in a relationship since
just the one.
You.
Well, no. I was with CB.
Yeah.
I was with CB.
That's what I'm saying. Just the one.
Yeah.
And we went on a double date.
And
you
how
know,
long
we went to that one restaurant, then we went to a movie.
How long was that relationship?
Well, probably
less than a year. Because it was on and off, right?
How long was the actual relationship?
We were never off and on. Like when we were on, we were on.
Okay.
But then when you were off, you never got back together, right?
No.
Y'all just kind of hung out, but never like we're back in a relationship.
I was in a relationship.
Oh wait, so hold on a second. So you guys broke up.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
I'm just making sure I'm clear. So you guys broke up, and then after your breakup, right, there was some time in between, and then you guys started talking again, and then you had reconnected.
Yeah, but then because I was like, maybe she ain't crazy no more.
But if you said that you weren't in a relationship, did she think that she was back in a relationship?
It's the way that she worded things.
It gave you the feeling that she thinks that you guys are together.
Yes, she did the exact same thing at the beginning of our relationship. Because like when we first started like getting intimate and getting it in, she would be telling me stories, and she would mention me in her stories that she would be telling, and she would call me her boyfriend.
Before you were in a relationship.
Before I was like, yo, let's make it happen.
Is that a red flag?
Yes, but
Nigga,
not for Mel.
Because
He likes a girl to be crazy in love with
Nah,
them.
nigga. No, that was a red flag. Because I told her at that point, I was just like, no, we're not in a relationship. I told her that. I was like, we're not in a relationship. And then she started going into this, well, because in her culture, you have sex, we together.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, we in America. And in America, we ain't, I'm just testing the waters. You feel me?
Wow. You was just trying to get a free trial.
We getting it in. Like,
You was trying to get a free trial and you forgot to unsubscribe.
Wow.
If you sign up for any program out there, you get a 7-day free trial before you get the subscription.
And what's the point of the 7-day free trial?
Yeah, the point is to see if it has all the benefits and the qualities that you need to get the job done.
The point
is to rope you in.
The point is to get the credit card information.
Get that credit card. So if you forget to fucking get rid of that monthly subscription,
they gonna pull
it out anyway.
Yep.
And I was like, nah, cuz I'm going to settings, purposes.
Apparently you were in a relationship with her after that, so it looks like you didn't unsubscribe.
I gave in, which I shouldn't have.
Okay. So what you're saying is that it probably wouldn't be the best thing to have sex with a girl that you're dating that you really don't necessarily see a relationship potential with.
Nah. If you want to smash, you should smash.
No. I'm not okay. But if you're actively dating to say, you know what, maybe I could date her. Mm-hmm. Like,
if I'm actively dating.
If you're actively dating, I'm not talking about meeting a girl online and with the intention to smash. I'm talking about my intention is to see if I want to be with her, right? So you're building, but then in the course of building, you also smash. Like, do you think that, in your opinion, would it be better with a woman that you think that you are actually, can actually be in a relationship with? Is it better to wait a little bit, right? Maybe it's 2-3 dates. I'm not saying you got to wait, 3 months or anything, right? Or does it matter?
I think you should do what you do what's best for you.
Can you answer not as a politician?
Everyone has to do things the way they think.
I don't think there's a...
It's just your opinion, not for everybody else. Maybe just for you. You can answer for you.
I don't think I understand the question. Chris, you can answer. I don't think I understand it correctly.
Okay. Let's say that you meet a woman. You meet a woman and you are just, this is not a girl that I can be in a relationship with. You talk to her for 2 days. You already know she does not fit the relationship model for you.
Yeah, then I would fall back.
But she's bad. And she's into you, and she,
I would fall back. I wouldn't do it.
Okay, well let's say she's a friend, and then now
moving the goalposts. He ain't get the answer he wants, so he moved the goalposts. I ain't never seen
but I'm
that
saying
before.
No, because I'm creating the scenario, right? So
I wouldn't even smash a girl if that was the scenario. If it was 2 dates, we've been talking. And I'm like, I don't like this girl, but she's bad. I have been in that scenario. I just keep moving.
Okay.
And in my particular scenario, I wasn't over my past relationship, So I was just like, yeah, this is not going to work out good if I be with her. That's why I didn't want to get into a relationship with her, because mentally I was not in the space where I felt like I could be in a relationship and be productive.
Okay. So let's just use that. So let's say that is the case. Let me just say this. Do you feel as though you could have made a better decision, a higher quality decision? I'm not saying that you regret the decision to smash. Was there a better option than the route that you took?
There's always a better option.
Is there always a better option?
Yeah. Unless it's only one. But
I don't think that's always a better option.
There's always a better option.
I think that
but it's just whatever your scenario is.
Okay, well, what's the better option?
In my scenario with her, I should have just stuck to my word.
Which is not smash.
No,
which is not getting a relationship.
Not getting a relationship.
Okay, I'm not talking about the relationship. I'm talking about sex with her. Because when you had sex with her, that is when she got in her mind that now you guys are in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So before...
if I would have known that, sex.
Well, you didn't know that. So put yourself in the time frame that it was about to happen, and in that moment, what would have been the better decision? Or would you have made a different decision?
I couldn't make no, nigga, the mood was what it was. If we're in the mood, all right, let's get it in. I wasn't even trying to smash. Well, maybe. I don't know. I was, you know what I mean? Sometimes I just be wanting to make out without doing all that extra stuff.
Really?
But then it leads to the bedroom, and I'd be like, all right, shit, guess we about to smash then. Let's get it popping.
I wouldn't do that.
Because she was heavy on like trying to get me to wear a condom, and I just like, nah, cuz. It ain't happening. I'm not wearing no damn condom.
I haven't worn a condom in so long.
You know what I mean? She's like, we should wear a condom. I was just like, you know what I mean?
That's because she's from Germany.
She said, you putting the condom on?
Right. You should get, no, we need the condom. You need to get the condom. I was like, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't mind giving you on some tests. You know what I mean? I'm not wearing no damn condom because I ain't going to be able to feel nothing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But, no, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily,
So you still would smash. If you can go back and do it again, you still would smash. But you wouldn't.
You're saying this. I would be oblivious to her wanting to have a relationship. If I'm oblivious to that, then it wouldn't change anything. But if I had that knowledge, then I would change.
Okay, so
it's literally like just repeating the past because I have no new knowledge.
So right. So I'm just asking you to rehash it. Go back in your mind, and you answer the question. Then, so it's yes, you would do something differently because now you know how she would have responded. So you would not smash in that moment because you know that she was going to basically force you into a relationship. Is that correct?
I mean, no, I was still smashed. I
Okay.
was still smashed, but I should have just stuck to my guns when it came.
Which was saying no to the relationship.
Yeah, I don't want to do this relationship because
Okay.
It is what it is. Like, you want to get it in, let's get it in.
We differ there because I would.
Granted, I am a man who wants to be in a relationship, and I'm not just trying to smash any woman that's offering the vagina.
I understand. Me too.
That's just not me. You know what I mean? But like, if we're in the vibe, we cool. You're a cool person. Like, you're a genuinely nice person. You have ethics. You have morals and standards and things of that nature. And we hit it off and we get it in. Let's do what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You got to make the most of the time, and that's just what it is, bruh.
Okay, I was just curious. I just want that's just something that we would do a little differently.
What would you do?
2020, right? So this is what I'm saying. Hindsight, 2020, understanding that it was going to she was basically going to force me into a relationship, and I did not want to be in a relationship at the time. Hindsight, right? I'm not saying that you made the wrong decision, but looking back at it, right? Saying, well, would I have made a different decision if I did that same thing? Because I've been in a similar situation with the girl that I was talking to when I first moved here, and she forced me. We were never in a relationship, but she kissed me on our first date. Where I'm like, I don't even know if I like you, right? Like, and then from there, I felt like now we're in a relationship. Like, she made me feel like we were in a relationship. So if I could go back and rehash that situation, I would have not allowed her to kiss me. And now, does that mean that things would not have continued the way they continued? Maybe. But, I mean, I may have ended up being in a relationship with her because I was able to take my time. So, if I could go back and I was in your situation, I would not have had sex.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that. I should have just not created the interaction the second time because after our first date, I stopped reaching out to her. Like, I was like, yeah.
So your gut told you this is not.
Well, yeah, not necessarily my gut told me. It's just more like I said, I wasn't mentally in a space to be in a relationship. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just fall back. But then she hit me up and just like, yo, what's up? Like, you took me out nice first date. You didn't there was no follow up or nothing.
I wasn't interested.
You know what I mean? I was just like, I didn't think you had. I didn't think the energy was there. And then she was just. So
you would have made that.
She's aggressive anyway. Like, if she wants something, nigga, you gonna give me that.
That's how that girl was that I was telling about. She was aggressive also. Same way, very masculine.
Yeah, my ex was definitely a lot of. But nigga, I'm gonna get in a relationship. Like, it'll happen sometime next year because like I do want.
I mean, it's definitely not happening this year.
Nigga, you don't know that. Don't put all that negative energy out there.
No, I'm not being negative. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah, 14 days. You know, a lot can happen in 14 days.
Do you? You know what? You know what? You're right.
Yep.
Because we've seen it before.
We've seen it before.
We've seen it before.
Hold on, what are we talking about?
Oh, what? You literally don't remember this girl.
What girl? The girl that
He
was
said,
with
"What girl?
Day?
The girl that you went on one date with and got into a relationship with
At the dinner table.
the same day? That one? Golly, Mel.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
He
that.
literally deleted her from
And
his
then told us he
memory.
loved her.
Yeah. Because that's how I felt. But no,
He
that
literally
was some bitch
deleted
shit.
her from his memory.
He keeps, when we bring up your ex, he always goes back to the old one.
Yes, because that was because that was a real relationship or something.
You were in a real relationship. You were committed. You were going to her house. She came over. I mean, you were buying her, you were giving her tea, time,
were paying
energy,
her
attention. You bought her a new battery. You were buying her Domino's and champagne. I mean, what else is a real relationship?
Hey man.
She was giving you that sand vagina.
Oh man.
Oh, that Gara of the sand.
She was giving you
sand
that
belly.
sand.
Bro, you gave her more in that first month than a girl would give for me in an entire year.
That's ridiculous.
Did you take her to work too a couple times? My man had to get up early, get out of his bed. I feel like one time it was raining or it was dreary outside at least. My man took her to work.
Hey man, I'm just doing anything a normal man would do.
You're going above and beyond the Call of Duty, actually,
Especially for that.
because you just
Yeah,
met
I just
her.
met her. I'll be thinking about that
If
sometimes.
if
like,
you
listen,
would have said over the course of our relationship, these are the things, 6 months, a year, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. You was a good dude. No, this was all within the first week. Like, this is not the same. This is not the same.
And to be fair, it was probably a month.
It doesn't matter. Of
dude,
course.
y'all keep saying a month. I don't remember a month. Man.
Mel,
I
you
thought-
don't remember her.
You delete her from your memory.
I thought it was a week. nigga.
No,
It was not a
it
week.
was not
it
a
was
week.
probably over a month.
It was at least a month.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember a week. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, so listen, ladies, if y'all out there, you know what I mean, you got time, but don't take Mel long. If he knows, he knows.
Look, from that Simp Kings clip, you thought that was all fun and games.
It's real out
That's
here.
real.
But I wouldn't say is that simpish behavior. You think like if you're in a relationship with someone?
No.
Here's the thing. In red pill space, yes, they're gonna call that simpish behavior, but not really. No, it's just being.
I don't think that you
good.
can be a simp in a relationship in the way that they talk about it. Right?
Yes, you can. Yes,
Okay.
you can. Yes,
Okay.
Okay, now
but
we cooking.
I
Now we
thought
going
that
somewhere.
I thought that being a simp is doing okay. So let's talk about, let's say, Neon, right? So I think that he's doing simpish behavior. He's in a
Neon
relationship.
simp,
Okay. You win that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a normal relationship.
In a normal relationship, it's reciprocal typically. However, depending on how long you've been in a relationship, you can migrate into simp behavior because there's a lot of dudes in marriages that aren't getting any.
Have you been in a relationship where you exhibited
Keep it real.
simp
Keep
behavior?
it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Are we just asking just to be asking?
He's asking.
We're asking questions just to ask questions now.
I'm asking you.
You're genuinely curious. You genuinely want to know the answer to this.
As of recently, I already know the answer.
Mel, you need to stop playing with me.
I want to know. Like in past
Okay,
relationships,
what's your question?
have you exhibited simp-like behavior?
Simp-like behavior, even the way that you're wording it,
Have
it's
you
like
exhibited
you're just
simp-
trying to get a certain answer.
I'm not trying.
You're trying to Steven me.
No. I
No. Ask me in past
How would you like to-
relationships, have I been a simp?
yeah.
Because simp-like behavior, of course, Mel. Of course, simp-like behavior.
Then what would be that behavior?
Simp-like
Yeah.
is what you did for your girl in that month that you knew.
I don't think that's simp-like though.
It
I think
absolutely
That's
is.
exactly simp-like.
in a relationship.
Yes.
The way that the words are coming out, that is what that's yes.
you didn't.
Were you a
ask-
simp?
Was I a
No.
simp in the relationship?
No,
Or
I didn't ask.
simp-like
No,
behavior.
Not in a relationship. So doing anything kind-hearted is considered simp.
No.
Simp like.
Oh yeah, what I'm saying. That's what I'm in. That realm of simp-like behavior. Doing anything nice. So what would be the counter to that? If you're in a relationship, would you not do something that's helpful to your woman?
I mean, listen,
if you're not helping your woman, you're a simp. Is that what you're saying? that's basically what it is. If you're helping your woman in a relationship, you're a simp.
That's why I said I don't know if you can be a simp in a relationship.
All right, let's be clear. Simp-like is not simp.
I understand that.
Okay, so simp-like behavior is catering to a woman. That is simp-like behavior. What
pre-simp.
makes you a simp, what pushes you over the ledge where you die, is when it's not reciprocated.
Okay.
That's when you die.
Yeah.
That's when you become a simp.
That's when you become a simp. I will not and have not ever been a simp.
Yeah.
I agree. But I will also say that I've definitely exhibited simp-like behavior. I have done some simping.
You've done sipping?
I think that we all have, unknowingly.
Well, you end up doing simping by default.
You go to the bar and you buy some girls some drinks because they look good.
No, I've never done that, and I never will.
You've never bought a woman a drink?
Never will. Never will.
Mal, hold on a second.
Never fucking will.
Wait a second.
At a bar?
Or a club?
No, never.
You have never
in my life, unless it's like my
Mel
actual
doesn't
girlfriend.
even approach girls at the club.
Like
so.
unless it's my actual girlfriend or woman that I'm with.
You've been talking to a girl. Wait a second.
You're gonna ask this question 14 times.
I already know how. Okay, I won't even waste her time. I just cannot.
No, you
I have
ask
a
the
hard
question,
time.
it's real.
Okay, so wait a second, Mel. So you have never gone out to the club as many times as we've been out, as many times as you've been out, and then you start talking to a girl, whether she comes to you or you go to her.
Nah, see, you already messed up.
And then now.
When have you ever seen Mel start talking to a girl?
Okay, well, the girl talks to him. Like, you guys are having a conversation. You don't know her. And then you go to the bar and you buy her a drink.
For what?
And
Mel doesn't even buy himself drink at the bar.
oh, my God.
That's fine.
Mel is going to get. He's
I'll
going to
drink
get.
before.
He's going to drink before.
This is.
The thing is, I don't understand. I never understood that. Like when people say they buy women drinks, I'm just like, you don't even know this woman. Why would you buy her a drink?
It's simp-like behavior.
That,
It is.
In my mind, it never made sense.
Well, that is simp-like behavior.
And plus, since that's the norm that everyone would typically do to approach a woman, I automatically tell myself, not happening, not buying.
I can absolutely understand that. I mean, like, you watch it on TV. You watch a show, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, bartender, send that girl a drink. Tell us from me." Bartender goes up, takes a girl a drink. Hey, that guy in the bar says hi, right? He just, hey, how you doing? That's simp-like behavior.
Ask me the question, Steve.
Chris, I don't even remember what the original question was. Chris, have you ever bought a woman a drink at the bar?
Only one time.
Really?
One time.
Like, what?
Uh-oh, Steven's shocked. Static shocked.
Only one time.
Like, we used to go out, and you've only, like, you'd be out lit. Hey, man, buy a round for everybody. I mean, round, like, man, girls, you want to come drink with me? Buy a round for us?
I've bought bottles, and girls have been in my section and got drinks. I've never.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about buying a drink for a girl. Because
we're talking a random, not girl that I know.
Yes,
that we're
a girl
going, right?
that you meet her at the bar, or you guys start dancing, and now you're having a good time. Hey, now you start buying drinks for her.
Yep, only one
with
time.
the intention or the hope to get her number, to get some sex, whatever. Because at the end of the day, that's what simping is. It is with the goal is to get something, right, and that's why you are then putting forth the energy and effort and time, and it's not reciprocated. So that is simping. So you're telling me you've only bought a girl a drink one time?
Mm-hmm. And you know her to this very day.
Talk about it.
She's still around? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm genuinely flabbergasted.
Steven.
Now there's no. You already know my answer.
Have you ever?
Have you
ever bought a girl?
Steve
a
said
drink?
it was a regular practice.
I paid mortgages through buying drinks. Like,
I never understood the point of it. Like,
well, you know what? To be honest with you, if I can be honest, where I was at in my life, that was one of the ways that I could use to get attention. I wasn't getting attention in other ways. Like, I mean, yes, people were always like, "Oh, Steven, he's our friend," yada yada yada. But I wasn't getting sexual attention. So the only way that I could get attention was, well, hey, y'all want a drink? You know what I mean? Like, that was my only play. That was my only move. And obviously, I'm a different person now, but that was my move. And then from there, I used that while they're making a drink to have a conversation. I used it to, maybe think, oh, he's a good guy, da da da. And it worked. And a lot of times it didn't. But it's definitely simp-like behavior. I mean, it could be considered simping full on. But I mean, I don't look at that as simping. I think it's different when you are now like online or
Well,
you
it just
know
depends.
this girl.
It depends on the scenario. If you go to a bar or a club or whatever regularly, and you regularly send the same girl a drink, and she regularly kind of doesn't give you any play, then you'd be a simp.
That's correct. I'm talking about kind of a one-time situation.
See, the problem with the simp term is that it overlaps with chivalry and being a gentleman and providing and all the things, right? So what makes a man a simp is a very specific set of circumstances. If you don't meet those requirements, you're not a simp. So
That would be simp-like behavior,
that's fine.
which
And that's a new term, right?
now just made it up.
Did I?
Is it? Have you heard it before?
I don't know. I mean, I'll take it. Whatever. Simp King. You know what I mean? I'll take it. I mean, I remember being in a scenario when I was at the club, and a girl was like, "It's my birthday. You should buy me a drink." I was just like, I said, "You should buy me a drink." I was like, just because your birthday, why should I buy you a drink? He's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "I'm dead ass." It's like, why would I buy you a drink for your birthday? I don't even know you.
I mean, you have a point.
Like, buy me a drink for your birthday. You know what I mean?
I don't know why she would do that, but
I don't know why she wouldn't.
Well, they wouldn't do it in general, right? Like,
She and she told her friends, like, "You're not gonna buy her a drink." I was like, "No." Like, what world are we living in? I'm
a
like,
world where everyone's entitled.
This is an expectation just because it's your day. What the fuck does day got to do with
That's
me?
why they wear the sashes and they put the pen with the money in it, so people just give them money. So people know it's my birthday. Give me money. That's why they
I
showcase
always used to
it.
see that where people used to go around school with a little safety pin
Yep.
on their little shirt. People used to give them money. I never understood that either.
It's literally just a big sign that
that's
says
probably
it's my
because
birthday.
you don't ask questions, Mel.
No, I'd just be like, why would they put the money there? Niggas could snatch that. That was my first thought. Like, why are they putting money there?
Jeez.
Like, niggas can
It's so
snatch
that people can see it. So that people will know without even asking, "Oh, it's your birthday." And then they'll just give them money.
My
That's
first
why.
thought is like, that's gonna get stolen.
And also, it's also an opportunity for you as an individual to showcase where you at status. Because most people are gonna give them $1, especially if it's a girl. It's $1.
She gonna
If you
remember
drop
that.
that 20 on her,
She gonna remember
She
that.
gonna remember that. Mm-hmm. I never gave.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you must have gave these niggas some money.
I never gave.
You ever
anybody
gave
anything.
niggas some money?
Not like
You
that.
can buy them drinks, but not give
I would buy you a drink, but I'm not giving you cash.
I got Cash App requested the other day.
Somebody sent you a.
Somebody just requested some money from me.
Did you send them money?
Denied.
Oh,
And when y'all deny on Cash App, do they see like
yes.
a big old deny?
I don't know if it's big, but they
probably-
let you know it's denied.
I probably could have just left it, but I denied it instead.
No, because it sits there as a notification for you.
Okay. Well, that's why it didn't. It kept and it popped up. It was all in one day.
Yeah.
It popped up as a reminder. I'm like, okay, you're gonna do that.
Yes,
I'm
it
definitely
will.
gonna.
It'll be like, hey, just so you know, somebody still requesting money. Like, no, denied.
Do they double check? Because if you accidentally hit accept or something like that,
I don't know. I don't remember.
'cause I don't
Yeah,
have
when
Cash
you
App.
accept money, you should still have to put your PIN in.
Okay, yeah.
I don't
When
know
you
'cause
accept money,
I don't know because I never.
No,
when
if you
accept
send
the request,
money-
if someone requests and you accept the request, it should still require your PIN.
I'm sure that it would still require something. So there is not that mistake. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I meant to hit deny. And say, hey, are you sure?
Yeah.
Right. There's some sort of second step.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, man.
All right, simps. Simp Kings, we did it again. We will see you beautiful people next week. Animated Mel, Chris James, Stephen Michael. We will see you beautiful people next time.
Bye bye.